cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Barbie. So, man.
It's Chunky Barbie. It's Chunky Barbie. Not Chuncy Barbie. It's Chunky, but it's spelled Chuncy because she's from 90s.
But why Chauncey?
Because look how it's spelled. Chuncy. Chauncey. That's technically pronounced Chauncey, but in the gang world, it's Chunky Barbie because she's from 90s. Let's continue on with the content. You understand exactly why it's Chunky Barbie because Chunky Neighbors, Chunky Barbie.
I understand Chunky. I was saying I don't understand Chunky.
Chauncey.
Because UN doesn't make.
I mean,
on.
I don't know. It's not a grammar class. Words are hard. Let's continue.
Y'all know I had to tap in with this situation right here, man. So, I was just on the phone with some of my good people, and, they put this situation on my plate right here. Now, I remember about it had to be either early this year, like last year, when this relationship between these two first started, you feel me? I guess DC...
It was doomed from the start. Doomed from the start.
Baby Draco was over there blogging in the 90s, and, it seemed like she fell for him. We're going to get into this content, and this content, basically, she get asked by Adam 22, Lush, and all them, about the relationship, and
Man, we gotta free the alter ego, man. We need this dialogue. We need this type. We need these words on the curb, man. We need these words back on the curb.
She just saying things like, he stood on business, he been in the county jail, nothing happened and stuff like that. And it was kind of like inquiring about cases he had, and she was pretty much like, well, ain't nothing happened to him behind him, and, people just talk about him and stuff like that. But the thing is, of course, DC Baby Draco is not going to have no problems in L.A. County because he's from Northern California. He's from the Bay. Southern California dudes just trip on each other with the gangs and gang banging and stuff like that. Now, if he was on some gang time, he was pushing, it definitely would have been a problem. But I don't want to hold you guys any...
Yeah, but nobody really cares about DC Baby Draco for real like that.
Longer, you know what I'm saying?
But... if you want to see that confrontation between Chunky Barbie and DC Baby Draco, go check that out on my page. We really care so more about what Young Ant has to say about this situation. Let's get back into Young Ant Hefe and what the checks say.
I'm a new host, and Chauncey Barbie or whatever the case may be, right? You know what I'm saying? So I guess...
Chunky Barbie.
Adam got to make it right.
Chauncey Barbie is hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Got to figure it out and bring the dollars in, you know what I'm saying? I just dropped a segment earlier about what it looked like, you know what I'm saying, 4 Extras coming back. I don't know if 4 Extras is there for the live show or, 4 Extras coming back. I don't know if 4 Extras is there for the live show or, I don't know if he's going to get back to the interviews with him and Adam. But, okay, they finally brought a female up in there, you know what I'm saying? And this is who they decided to bring, don't know how it came about. Really don't even care, you know what I'm saying? But, this is what's going on. So she at the table, you feel me? And like I said, I already kind of explained this in the intro, she basically, I guess, explained, how it came about with her and DC Baby Draco, you feel me? Seemed like she might have had a crush on the guy or whatever the case may be.
Oh, she's for sure getting invited back up to No Jumper for this little flu flam, skullduggery, and larceny with DC Baby Draco, for sure.
You feel me? So I remember when this situation first happened, and she was coming out, I think she like tried to make a song or something like that, saying that basically, I don't know if she fell in love with the cameraman or the cameraman something, but in that little segment, she was coming out talking about, he's a good, ASS eater, you feel me? Now we know DC Baby Draco had...
This call is being recorded.
Put out there, you know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine the type of calls these people have to listen to? They're listening to a story about DC Baby Draco eating Chunky Barbie's groceries, because it's what it's supposed to be. So yeah,
back almost last year by another young lady, or that was the top of this year, you feel me? It was another young lady came to the internet crying and stuff like that, and basically was acting like she was disgusted with his behavior. But, you know, it's just crazy, like, you know, how people play these games. Like, they hear everything. They know everything that's going on with this guy or that people say is going on with him. And still, because people are allowing him to come to their area, it seems like people fall victim to the drug of clout, you know, the clout thing or whatever the case may be. And then once things go on bad with them, you know, people want to come out and expose certain things and stuff like that they could have just avoided altogether. But, like, you know what I'm saying, they been saying, you feel me? Clout, you know what I'm saying, is a terrible drug. It's worse than heroin, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that clout, man, that crystal clout, crazy. Barnacles. It's barbarian to kill you, it's for sure.
And so, looks like, you know, I don't know what they got into it for. They got into it about what they got into it about. And it looked like it ain't no more, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no more culo eating, you know what I'm saying? Look like that type of situation is over. But I don't know what's wrong with DC Baby Draco and him, like, putting his mouth just in every which place. Like, you know, the ASA, that culo eating is not for, like, you don't try that out on everybody, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't try that out on everybody. It's absolutely barbonicles. Absolutely barbonicles. He said, you don't try that on everybody, man. You gotta keep that. You gotta, yeah, man. Okay, all right.
If not on anybody, like, you just don't try that out on everybody, man. It seemed like he trying to get these girls sprung, get them going crazy, and he's just taking the mouthpiece out. And like I said, as soon as she started dealing with him, she ran right to the internet and was like, oh, yeah, he eating, you know what I'm saying? The thing out, yeah, he good with the mouth, he a good with the eater. Like, that would have been a red flag for me right there. I would have checked her a long time ago. Like, look, I don't know what type of games you playing, Shorty, but look, what is you running to the internet for? It seemed like she just wanted to get him for that purpose, you know what I'm saying, for that purpose specifically. Soon as that young girl dropped that stuff on her stories with him, you know what I'm saying, all up in that culo, you know what I'm saying, face smushed up in that thing, it seemed like, you know, DC Baby Draco box might have been going off. People were sliding in them DMs, and it just looked like, you know, he went over there to blog.
Man, but it looked like you did more to go. It looked like he did more than blog if he had his face in the plate, should you say. You feel me? Had his face in the plate.
I'm saying, with them guys in the 90s, and it looked like, you know what I'm saying, she got up on him, and he didn't turn it down, you know what I'm saying? He definitely, you know what I'm saying, took the offer, and, you know what I'm saying, pulled, you know what I'm saying, whatever he pulled, you know what I'm saying? Like, I almost said something disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, as far as the situation. I don't want to get red flagged or, you know, get hit for bullying or anything like that because, like I said, I'm not trying to bully. It's just a funny situation. Now,
hey man, yeah, you got to be careful with them red flags. You don't want to be a cyber bully. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to bully anybody. You don't want to harass anyone. You don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable in this internet space. The internet is a loving and a safe space for everyone, especially YouTube. Whenever you're on YouTube, make sure that you are using your best behavior and your best manners to make sure that you show love to everybody in your community because we need to spread hugs. Spread hugs. Got to make sure you avoid them community guidelines, man. You got to make sure you know this is a safe space. Especially if you're hanging out with Chauncey Barbie. For sure, if you're hanging out with Chauncey Barbie.
Get red flagged or, you know, get hit for bullying or anything like that because, like I said, I'm not trying to bully. It's just a funny situation. Now, Chauncey Barbie has been on this internet. Like I said, I haven't watched her or anything like that. We don't follow each other, but I've just been hearing her name, and I've been hearing people talking about her. And, you know, just about a week ago, I heard she was like on the internet. It was probably about 2 weeks ago or something like that. She was on the internet speaking about having a lot of side dudes. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about she got a side dude here, a side dude there, and a side dude there. And she was like, two of her side dudes are in the LA County jail next to each other. And I was just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
This call is being recorded.
The way, you know what I'm saying, people get on this internet and talk. And I'm talking about a female specifically talking like a man. You know, that sounds something like a man to say, I got a side rod over here.
She don't know what she's doing. She's giving it out. Girl, throw her wham in a circle. Make it jump like a hurdle.
You know, the sideboard over there, you know, a woman, you know what I'm saying, you expect her, you know what I'm saying, to cherish herself and hold herself precious. But, you know, it is what it is. So it looked like they got into it. And from them getting into it, it led to something else. and that led to the police being called. First, I was hearing that she supposedly called the police on Baby Draco, but it's looking like Baby Draco hit them police and was like, she's over here, she's over here, she's over there. And that's just an ugly situation, man. Ain't no man out here calling the police on no women, man. Like, ain't no man calling no police on no women. Like, with that type of stuff, like, you can't believe any of the action-packed tough type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because he should have known how to handle that situation. I don't think she pulled no strap on him or nothing, anything like that. She ain't even mace him, so I don't even understand.
She ain't even mace him? It's hilarious. You can't believe any of the action-packed stuff. Man, we need to free Young and Hefe. Like, man, free Young and Hefe. He doesn't need to be incarcerated. Put this man back on the streets.
Why the police was called, unless she called the police and he called the police trying to debunk what she was saying. But man, it's crazy out here, man. So look like this situation right here is tarnished, you know what I'm saying? But this is something I had to speak on and react to. You know what I'm saying? We're going to conclude this there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe.
Man, make sure y'all show some love to Young and Hefe. Make sure you hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And then go over to his page, man. Show him some love. Make sure you run his views up as well. We are praying for Young and Hefe until he receives his liberation. That all being said, man, red dots to the left, you know the rest. We go.
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now, we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro. With the same information, man, make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Wack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Wack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more than I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.